So one thing I want to share about Tarak and Ranbir, RRR promotions kosam Bombay వెళ్ళినప్పుడు one night we had a get together. అందరం కూర్చొని సరదాగా మాట్లాడుకుంటున్నాం, and Tarak asked me to put the songs of Rockstar in the TV, and we were playing the Rockstar, and Tarak started singing the song along with Ranbir in the TV, and Ranbir was completely awestruck. He was saying that is not even Hindi, it's some kind of Kashmiri Hindi or something, and I myself don't know the lyrics, and this guy is singing in tune all the lyrics by hearted, and he was amazed. Obviously we are not amazed, we know the kind of talent Tarak is. So ముందు తారక్తో మాట్లాడించేద్దాం, then we will ask the rest of the stalwarts to speak. My Kumram Bhim, my Tarak, my brother.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. Good evening everyone. First of all, I would like to apologize to my fans. అభిమాన సోదరులందరికీ ముందుగా క్షమాపణలు తెలియజేయాలి. జక్కన చెప్పినట్టు ఎంతో ఆర్భాటంగా ఈవెంట్ని చేద్దాం అనుకున్నారు. కాకపోతే వినాయక చవితి ఉండే కారణం వల్ల పోలీస్ ప్రొటెక్షన్ని కానీ సెక్యూరిటీని కానీ ఎక్కువగా అందచేయలేము అని పోలీస్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ కోరడంతో వాళ్ళు చేసేది, వాళ్ళు ఉండేది మన భద్రత కోసం. వాళ్ళు చెప్పిన మాటని వినడం ఈ దేశానికి చెందిన పౌరుడిగా మన ప్రథమ ధర్మం. కాబట్టి మేము కూడా కాస్త వాళ్ళకు కూడా సహకరించి ఈరోజు ఓ చిన్న స్టేజ్లో ఇలా మీతో కూర్చొని మాట్లాడుతున్నాం. సో ఈ ఈవెంట్కి వద్దామనుకుంటున్నటువంటి అభిమానులందరికీ కూడా, వద్దాం అనుకున్న వాళ్ళందరికీ కూడా నేను తల వంచి నేను నా మన్నింపుని కోరుకుంటున్నాను. మీరు ఈ ఈవెంట్కి రాకపోయినా సరే మంచి చిత్రాన్ని ఎప్పుడు కూడా మీరు ఆశీర్వదిస్తారు, నన్ను ఆశీర్వదిస్తారు అనే నమ్మకంతో ముందుకు వెళ్దాం. Secondly, I would like to apologize to the media, everyone from the national media and as well as our మా తెలుగు మీడియా కూడా. మీరు కూడా ఎంతో ఈవెంట్కి అటెండ్ అవుదామని మీరు కూడా ఎంతో ఆనందోత్సాహంతో ఉండుంటారు. మీకు కూడా కొంచెం కష్టం కల్పించి అక్కడి నుంచి ఇక్కడికి ఈవెంట్ని మార్చడం కూడా చాలా బాధాకరంగా ఉంది. అందుకే I would like to apologize to the media as well. So here we are talking about Brahmastra. I have liked many actors in the Indian film industry, but there are very few who have left a mark on me as an actor. I really enjoyed Amitabh Bachchan sir's intensity in every film of his. I was a big fan of his intensity. Call it his voice, his eyes, his feet, the way he stood, the way he swung his left hand. Everything about Amit ji was very intense for me. And he really created a mark on me as an actor. And after Amit ji, there is one actor which I really connected to, and that's Ranbir. His films, every film of his has really inspired me as an actor. And my most favorite is Rockstar. And that's why ఇందాక రాజమౌళి గారు చెప్తుంటే రాక్స్టార్ పాటలు వింటూనే ఉంటాను నేను. ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ రెహమాన్ గారి పాటలు అందరికీ నచ్చుతాయి, బట్ ది ఇంటెన్సిటీ రణబీర్ హ్యాడ్ while he was performing his role as Rockstar really left a mark on me, and I should really say that he inspires me as an actor. Everything about him, I like the intensity in Ranbir as well. So it's really nice to share the stage with him today in my hometown Hyderabad. Gives me immense pleasure to be a part of Brahmastra's promotions. I would like to thank Rajamouli garu for giving me this opportunity. And Ranbir, your journey as an actor doesn't stop with Brahmastra. You really, really have to go in search of the Brahmastra of acting. And I really pray God that you achieve all what you want as an actor. And here we have one of the finest actors of our generation, Alia. A very, very, very close friend and a darling. And I must say, in fact, everybody who's sitting here, the most emotion I actually share with is with Rajamouli, and next is Nagarjuna Babai. And after this, it's only Alia. Because I really, really, truly, she's a darling. I mean, the conversations we've had while we worked for RRR, and she's just a gem of a person and one of the finest actors we have. So I'm sure this movie, Brahmastra, is going to be another feather in her cap, and all the very best, Alia. And Karan sir, I always will, I said this, I will, and I am saying this, that he and Rajamouli together have united our film industry as one Indian film industry. I will always respect him for that. And his films, obviously, we all know, we all grew up with the kind of films he's made. And here it is, his Brahmastra. And let us hope, let us pray that Karan sir achieves yet another milestone with this movie. Ayan, who's not here, a darling friend, he's messaged me so much from the past 4 days that I don't know, he was trying to make me understand that he's unable to attend this function, but there was a lot of apology in it, rather than making me understand. But I understand that for every director, prati darsakudiki, సినిమాని బయటికి పంపేప్పుడు 20 సంవత్సరాలు పెంచుకొని గారాలంగా పెంచుకున్న ఒక కూతురుని పెళ్లి చేసి పంపించినట్టే ఉంటుంది. ఆ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ కూడా మా రాజమౌళి గారి దగ్గర నుంచే వస్తుంది. ఆయన కూడా అలాగే ఉంటుంది. ద బిగ్గెస్ట్ డైరెక్టర్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ కంట్రీ టుడే స్టిల్ షివర్స్ బిఫోర్ సెండింగ్ his movie out into the public. So I'm sure Ayan is feeling the same. But I really, really, really pray God, from Wake Up Sid to Brahmastra today, what a journey. I really, really, really wish Ayan all the very best. మా నాగార్జున బాబాయ్ ఖుదా గవా అనే సినిమా నాకు చాలా 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 ఇష్టం. నేను మొట్టమొదటిసారి తెలుగు యాక్టర్ ఒక హిందీ సినిమా చేసి హిందీ మాట్లాడితే ఎలా ఉంటుందని చూసిన మొట్టమొదటి చిత్రం అది. సో మా బాబాయ్ బాగా గుర్తుండిపోయారు నాకు. సో నాగార్జున బాబాయ్ మళ్ళీ బ్రహ్మాస్త్రలో ఆయన హిందీ మాట్లాడుంటారని అనుకుంటున్నాను బాబాయ్. సో ఇంకా ఆయన గురించి చెప్పాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. వాట్ ఈజ్ అచీవ్డ్ యాజ్ అన్ యాక్టర్ కానివ్వండి, యాజ్ అ స్టార్ కానివ్వండి, ఆయన గురించి మాట్లాడడానికి నా వయసు కూడా సరిపోదు. మా నాగార్జున బాబాయ్ కూడా అద్భుతంగా ఈ చిత్రానికి ఒక మంచి బ్రహ్మాస్త్రంగా ఉండాలని ఆ దేవుణ్ణి మనసారా కోరుకుంటూ, లాస్ట్ బట్ నాట్ ద లీస్ట్, మనం ఒక అద్భుతమైనటువంటి టైంలో ట్రావెల్ చేస్తున్నాం. 75 సంవత్సరాల మన భారతదేశపు ఇండిపెండెన్స్ని సెలబ్రేట్ చేసుకున్నాం. అండ్ అవర్ ఓల్డెస్ట్ ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్, పద్యాల దగ్గర నుంచి మొదలుపెట్టి నాటకాల దగ్గర నుంచి మొదలుపెట్టి ఈరోజు ఇవాల్వ్ అయ్యి చలనచిత్రం వరకు వచ్చాం. సో లెట్స్ స్టార్ట్ సెలబ్రేటింగ్ ఫిల్మ్స్ as well. చాలామందికి ఈరోజు ఫిల్మ్ ఇండస్ట్రీ గ్లోబల్గా కూడా చాలా ప్రెషర్కి లోనవుతుంది. ఎందుకు అనంటే ప్రేక్షకులకి కొత్తగా ఏదో కావాలి, ఇంకా ఏదో కావాలి. దే వాంట్ సంథింగ్ మోర్ దెన్ వాట్ వీఆర్ డెలివరింగ్ నౌ. అండ్ ఐ పర్సనలీ ఐమ్ అ పర్సన్ హూ బిలీవ్స్ that we perform better when we are under pressure. So the pressure is good. I think the industry in total has to accept this challenge and make good, better films for our audiences. And I hope everybody understands. I'm not putting anybody down here. Let's accept the challenge. Let's go ahead. Let's move forward and make good, great films for our audiences. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. And I pray God that Brahmastra is truly comes out as the Brahmastra of our Indian film industry. Thank you for this opportunity once again. Thank you everyone. And I'm sorry if I forgot to mention anybody. Thank you.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ తారక్. మీరు చెప్పినట్టుగా ఫ్యాన్స్ ఈరోజు అక్కడికి వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు చాలామంది డిసప్పాయింట్ అయి ఉంటారు, కానీ ఈరోజు ఈ స్పీచ్ విన్న తర్వాత వాళ్ళందరికీ బోలెడంత ఆనందం కలిగి ఉంటుంది. అండ్ ఇట్స్ అ ప్లెజర్ వాచింగ్ తారక్ పర్ఫామ్ ఆన్ స్క్రీన్. హీ సెడ్ వీ పర్ఫామ్ బెటర్ అండర్ ప్రెషర్ అని, కానీ బట్ ఇట్స్ ఆల్వేస్ అ ప్లెజర్ వాచింగ్ యూ. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు ఆయన ఒక డైరెక్టర్ మాత్రమే కాదు, ఒక ప్రొడ్యూసర్, అండ్ హీఈస్ ఆల్సో అండ్ హోస్ట్. నా పొట్ట ఎవరైనా కొట్టిన వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు అంటే అది ఆయనే, కరణ్ జోహర్ గారు. లక్కీగా హీ ఓన్లీ హోస్ట్ దేర్ ఇన్ హిందీ, సో ఐఎమ్ గివెన్ అన్ ఆపర్చునిటీ టు డూ మై జాబ్ హియర్. Karan sir, may we please request you to, please.
Andriki namaskaram to everybody. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, members of the national media from Hyderabad. I can't tell you what it's feeling like to be on this platform today, because it means that we've reached the last leg of a film that has been marinating in Ayan Mukherjee's head for a decade, 10 years, ladies and gentlemen. And the actualization and the work began 7 years ago. And I can't believe that 9th of September, the world will watch Ayan Mukherjee's labor of love. And it is really, when I say labor of love, the word labor, there's a lot of focus on, because there has been a lot of work. I haven't met a filmmaker in my journey in the movies who has given his heart, soul, blood, sweat and tears to each and every frame of Brahmastra. We are so honored, we are so privileged and absolutely so humbled to be here amongst some of the most illustrious personalities. And I have to begin by actually saying that we are eternally grateful to you, Rajamouli sir, for just being who you are. Not just being the biggest filmmaker of Indian cinema, but also being the filmmaker with the largest heart. He has gone on a limb for us. He and his son Karth, wherever you are, Karth, we love you. Karth, where are you? Karth, we love you. And working tirelessly for us. When you work and put your heart and soul into somebody else's endeavor, it truly emphasizes Rajamouli sir's immense passion for cinema, just furthering Indian cinema. Thank you, sir. I still remember the first day we met to talk about your massive movies experience, Bahubali, and I was so honored to be able to help in a tiny way to bring it to a national audience. And today, with the massive success of RRR, it just cements the fact that if visionary has another name, that is SS Rajamouli and nobody else. Sir, all of us on behalf of Disney Star, Dharma Productions, Namit and Dineg and all of us are very, 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 very grateful to you, sir. Thank you for everything that you've done for us. We don't know how we will be able to pay back, but we promise you that we will stand tall whenever you need us, just for you. Tarak, as the world known him as Junior NTR. What a phenomena. What an absolute phenomena you are. What an absolutely amazing, amazing artist. When I saw RRR, I was just blown away with his intensity. Every frame that he appears, you cannot help but take your eyes off. He talks about intensity. Tarak, you are intensity. You are intensity. I mean, the kind of magic, the charisma, just the sheer screen presence. Thank you for actually honoring us with your presence and being our special chief guest. Your support means the world. We are in our own tiny way trying to penetrate through every corner. Rightfully, like Rajamouli sir said, this is Indian cinema. Let's not call it anything else. We keep giving it a wood, Bollywood and Tollywood. We are not in the woods anymore. We're out of them. We are now proudly part of Indian cinema. Each and every film will be now from Indian cinema. So thank you for emphasizing that. And thank you, Tarak, again. Thank you. You love Rockstar. You are the eternal Rockstar. I have to tell you, when I speak of a large heart, I speak of none other than Nag, sir. I mean, I cannot even begin to tell you, sir. Truly, it takes a very, very large heart for someone to come on board and just give so much time to a film and so much time and passion to Ayan Mukherjee. He just came on board and became the favorite member of the cast on the sets of Brahmastra. There's not a single person who doesn't love him from all their heart on that set. Like each and every one of them. My father was a dear friend of Nagsar's, and I feel that legacy of love just continues. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being the Nandi Astra of our film and giving us all your energy. Truly, we are eternally, eternally grateful to you, sir. And we can't wait to collaborate with you so much more, but again, eternally humbled with your presence in the film. Brahmastra is not just a film that can be made with the love of the artists and technicians, but there are pillars. There are pillars who have actually made our journey immensely possible. Without these pillars, we may not have been able to stand tall as a feature film. It's their support, their strategy, their money that made it immensely possible for us to reach where we are today. I'd like to call on stage and have him say a few words. I'd like to call Bikram Dugal, head of Star Studios. Bikram, you joined the journey of Brahmastra midway, but from then on, it's been a relentless journey for you. What would you like to tell everyone about your experience?
Well, what can I say? Before I start, I just want to say about the journey. I want to say thank you, Rajamouli sir, for giving this film the wings that you've given, not only in South India, but across the country. We just don't know how to say thank you to you. But I want to start with that. Karan, on the journey that you just said, if you met Ayan, you realize that the creative vision that he had in his head is so audacious that at Star Studios to have become a part of it is actually an honor for us. To have partnered with Karan, to have partnered with Dharma, to have partnered with Ayan's vision, to bring this story, which is so authentically Indian, is based on Indian culture and mythology, but at the heart of it, what appeals most to us and why I feel it's going to be so incredible, not only for Indian audiences, but global audiences, is at the heart of it. It's an original, authentic story. It's made and it has the cultural references of India seeped into it, but it's an original story and we love that about it.
Thank you, Bikram, and thank you for being such a pillar of support for all of us, and specifically to Ayan. And I know that even now, while the clock is ticking, there are obstacles and hurdles to be surmounted with. But thank you so much, Bikram. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the VFX is probably the strongest element that is coming through in the trailers, in the communication. When the journey began, Ayan was clear that he wanted VFX that had never been seen, never been experienced from an Indian film. It was not easy because the elements in the film, like the fire, all those elements might seem like it seems real and natural with the absolutely outstanding VFX. But let me tell you, those are very, very, very impossible tasks to achieve in the world of VFX. Fortunately, we had a true visionary who we could have collaborated and co-produced this magical film experience with. He truly has had a success right from the time he began his journey, and to now being a multiple Oscar winner. We were so honored and extremely elated to have Namit Malhotra, who is the founder of Prime Focus and global CEO of DNEG, with us in this journey. Namit, we'd love for you to join us. And we, as I said, are so grateful that you could give your expertise to each and every frame of Brahmastra. And how challenging has it been?
I think challenge is an understatement. In fact, I have a very interesting story with Raja sir here. Ayan came and met me in London, and Bahubali had just released, and he was already nervous about how, with the scale that Bahubali had achieved, how would we at least try and make up or at least equal it? And it was that, very early stage of Ayan's absolute belief in what he wanted to achieve. And then we just opened up the toolbox that we have, that we've fortunately been able to provide some of the best and the biggest filmmakers in the world for this film. My personal passion was to make sure that we can bring to our Indian filmmakers and people like Ayan the very best that the world has to offer. And that's what Brahmastra today stands for. I can proudly say, with having won probably more Oscars than anyone in the world in the last 8 years, we won 6 Oscars, that today Brahmastra stands tall with any Hollywood film that we have worked on. And it's been a massive inspiration, obviously, with Mr. Rajamouli's vision of setting the bar, and Ayan as a dedicated student who's passionately trying to match up and try and better it.
Rightfully said, Namit. Rajamouli sir is truly the institution, and Ayan is a very, 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 very good student of that school. But thank you, Namit. Thank you for bringing everything you had to this absolutely spectacle of a table. Thank you.
Karan sir, just interrupting your speech. Telugu వాళ్ళకి అర్థమయ్యేలాగా వాళ్ళ కంపెనీ రీనేక్ ఏదైతే ఉందో అది 6 ఆస్కర్ని అందుకున్నటువంటి కంపెనీ, అండ్ ఆ కంపెనీనే చెప్తుంది బ్రహ్మాస్త్ర అద్భుతంగా ఉంది అంటే మనం ఊహించవచ్చు సెప్టెంబర్ 9th మనం చూడబోతుంది ఒక అందమైన దృశ్య కావ్యం అని. సార్ ప్లీజ్.
I'd like to now call on stage, as I said, the heart of Brahmastra lies in our hearts for Nag sir. Nag sir has been, as I said, the strongest, most powerful energy on our film. We have only love and respect for you, sir. Thank you so much for everything you did for us, and we are truly grateful.
Thank you, Karan.
And sir, what would you have to say about your experience with the absolutely crazy Ayan Mukherjee?
Yeah, he's like a little boy.
Yes, that no longer little, but
A little
yes.
boy, and his passion and the energy and what he gives to everybody on the set was just incredible, and it was infectious, actually.
But sir, you just brought so much energy yourself, and just collaborating with you and with Ranbir and Alia and everyone. How does it feel that you were the absolute favorite on set?
I am usually. No, it was very good. The love and respect everybody showed me, and they just took me into their hearts, and how they welcomed me onto the sets. It was just wonderful and made it so easy. So I had to reciprocate that. As simple as
sir.
that.
Thank you again. We say we are humbled. Thank you for all the support you've given us, and your presence is magical. We can't wait for everyone to actually see the power of Nagarjuna sir on the 9th of September in Brahmastra as Nandi Astra. Already, well, the cat is out of the bag because of Rajamouli. So I'm just, trust me, if I get fired by Ayan, I'm just going to put it on you, Rajamouli sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Can I say a few more words?
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay, thank you. All right. Andarki namaskaram. Bombay nunchi, north nunchi vachina media mitrulaki, to the press from the north, and also mana media mitrulaki. Andarki namaskaram. And I was really, nenu English lo maatladtanu, andarki ardhamayyedatu. I was really looking forward for today's event, especially నంది గారు దాన్ని చేశారు అంటే ఎలా ఉంటుందో అని ఊహించుకుని రకరకాలుగా ఊహించుకున్నాను అది. అండ్ తారక్ వస్తున్నాడు అక్కడికి, అండ్ తారక్ వస్తుంటే ఆ క్రేజు, ఆ ఫ్యాన్స్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది అన్నీ మనసులో ఊహించుకున్నాను. తారక్ ఇవాళ సెప్టెంబర్ 2వ తారీఖు, ఇవాళ నా అన్న బర్త్డే, నా అన్న హరికృష్ణ గారి బర్త్డే. నందమూరి తారక రామారావు గారు బిడ్డ, ఆయన బిడ్డ నందమూరి తారక రామారావు గారు ఇక్కడ కూర్చున్నారు. సో వీళ్ళిద్దరి ముందు, ఈ బిడ్డ ముందు నా అన్నకు ఒకసారి హ్యాపీ బర్త్డే చెప్పుకుంటాను. సో హ్యాపీ బర్త్డే అన్న. అండ్ రాజమౌళి గారు ఈ సినిమాని ప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నారంటే ఊరికే అట్లా ఇట్లా కాదు. నాట్ జస్ట్ లైక్ దాట్ హీఈస్ ప్రజెంటింగ్. Ayan has already told in the script almost 4 years back, and I think he really enjoyed the script, and maybe he made up his mind at that point to do it. And he's been part of the journey all along. And I'm so happy. అంటే నేను అనుకునేవాడిని రాజమౌళి గారు ఒక్కరే 3 సంవత్సరాలు 4 సంవత్సరాలు సినిమా తీస్తారు, నంది గారు దాన్ని చెక్కుతూ ఉంటారు, అందుకనే ఆయనకి జక్కన్న అని పేరు వచ్చింది. ఐ థాట్ he's one of the few people who really takes care of his film so much. But then I realized he found his disciple in Ayan Mukherjee, who's been doing the same thing. And yesterday, just like Tarak said, he sent a lot of apologies. that why he's not coming and all things. I said, Ayan, the film is bigger than everything. Forget this. The film is bigger than everything. Just take care of the film and everything will be all right. And I'm sure he's doing that. And I really, really feel from what I've seen in Brahmastra, it's going to be a spectacle. Everybody, Prime Focus has said that. And Disney has said that. And they all said that. And I've seen the film. It's going to be a wonderful journey for all of you. A visual experience, a visual treat, spectacular on screens, and you should see it only on screens. And let me talk about Mauni Roy. Mauni Roy was there in the film with us. She was really, really, what do you say, very dynamic, or she had to face all these super forces. There was this girl facing all these super forces. She was fantastic in the film. Mauni, I really enjoyed working with you. And what do I say to these two people? That I've seen them from my childhood, their childhood, not my childhood, their childhood. No, they have been my colleagues in these films, and I think we crossed the borders of age and everything, and we became friends. It was wonderful knowing them. And like Tarak said, they are one of the most incredible talents in this country right now, both of them, Ranbir and Alia. And it's incredible that they both got attracted to each other. What do you say to that? And from all the Telugu people, from all the people on the stage, from everybody I know, we wish that you're going to have a beautiful child, and who's going to be bigger than both of you together. We bless you with that. And Karan, I also known you as a young kid. Not so young. But I remember Karan, and we had gone to Seychelles, right? Long time ago. Yeah, I remember Karan, and Karan, you know how to pick the talent. You know how to give them the project. You know how to market it. And you know how to put them on the pedestal. Fantastic, Karan. You're doing a great thing for the Indian film industry. And now you and Nandi sir becoming together, like you said, you have taken it to the next level. And Madhavan sir, I'm glad you're part of this. And Vikram, yeah. Thank you for being, all of you being a part of it. And I realized that I read somewhere, and I realized this is going to be the most largest Indian film ever released. This is going to be the largest and the most screened Indian film ever released till now all over the world. And congratulations to you, Karan, for that. And Ayan, I really miss you. I wish you were here. But the film is bigger than everything. Go for it, my... Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Karan.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. TFCC లైవ్ లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. మీ ప్రధాన రామకృష్ణ గౌడ్, చైర్మన్ TFCC. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. TFCC లైవ్ కి లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, మర్చిపోకుండా సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. నేను మీ సుగమ్య శంకర్, మిస్ సౌత్ ఇండియా 2020. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. ఐఎమ్ యువర్ ఫేవరెట్ యాక్ట్రెస్ అంకిత మహారాణా. లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. TFCC లైవ్. లవ్ యూ ఆల్.
హాయ్ అండి, నేను మీ కార్తికేయ. TFCC లైవ్ ఛానల్ని లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి.
దిస్ ఇస్ నిఖిల్. TFCC ఛానల్ని ఎంకరేజ్ చేయండి, లైక్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. నేను మీ గీతా మాధురి. TFCC లైవ్ లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి.
హాయ్, అందరికీ నమస్కారం. నేను మీ మధుప్రియ. ప్లీజ్ లైక్, షేర్, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ టు TFCC.
ప్లీజ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ టు TFCC.
హాయ్, నేను మీ సప్తగిరి. ప్లీజ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ TFCC.
హాయ్ ఎవ్రీబడి. యూట్యూబ్లో సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి, వ్యూ చేయండి, ఫాలో చేయండి ఫర్ ఆల్ న్యూస్ అబౌట్ తెలుగు ఫిల్మ్.
ప్లీజ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ TFCC ఛానల్. లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి. TFCC ఛానల్ని లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. హాయ్, ప్లీజ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ TFCC. హలో, దిస్ ఈస్ యువర్ ఆల్ సిప్లిగన్స్. ప్లీజ్ డూ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ TFCC లైవ్ ఛానల్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
ప్లీజ్ డూ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ టు TFCC లైవ్ ఛానల్ అండ్ లైక్, షేర్ అండ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి.
నమస్తే, నేను మీ కార్తిక. TFCC ఛానల్ని షేర్ చేయండి, లైక్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. TFCC లైవ్ లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. నీ హీరోయిన్ సృజిత ఘోష్. థ్యాంక్స్ టు ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ.
హాయ్, నేను మీ లావణ్య. మన టీఎఫ్సీసీ లైవ్ ఛానల్కి సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. అలాగే ఇందులో అప్లోడ్ చేసే ప్రతి వీడియోను లైక్, షేరింగ్గా కామెంట్ చేస్తూ ఉండండి. అలాగే ఇక్కడ కనిపించే ఈ బెల్ ఐకాన్ని మీరు ఇలా క్లిక్ చేసినట్టయితే ఇందులో అప్లోడ్ చేసిన ప్రతి వీడియో నోటిఫికేషన్స్ మీకు వచ్చేస్తాయి.
హాయ్, దిస్ ఇస్ పూజిత. ప్లీజ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ టు టీఎఫ్సీసీ యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్.
హాయ్ అండి, నేను మీ అనుశ్రీ. మన టీఎఫ్సీసీ లైవ్ ఛానల్ని లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, అలాగే సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి.
ఇది టీఎఫ్సీసీ లైవ్. లైక్, షేర్, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. జియా నూరిన్ షరీ. బాయ్. టీఎఫ్సీసీ ఛానల్ని లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. నేను మీ హీరోయిన్ మౌర్యాని. థ్యాంక్ యూ.